We're so excited to see Piers Brosnan.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you,
wonderful to have you
Jonathan,
here.
and see this lovely audience. Thank you for the noise.
I used to see you more often because you used to live in a part of London near me and you don't live there anymore. Where do you live now, Piers?
My wife and I went and bought a lovely house in Kauai there.
In Hawaii, that is.
Hawaii, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we wanted to get away, and Keely had been there, I'd been there, and we found this little house. But it sits on 5 acres, right on the water's edge. And, yeah, it's home. Keely Gardens. I like to paint. I have a yurt in the woods.
You have your own yurt?
I have a yurt, yeah.
What do you need a yurt for?
Well, because the house is so small, really.
Is it a small house?
Yeah, it's a little 3-bedroom cottage.
So you head out to the yurt?
I go down to my yurt.
Is this yurt for your use only, or are others allowed in the yurt?
Other people are allowed in. It's my studio.
Will you paint?
I paint. No, life is very simple there. It's really glorious. And so after this job that I've just finished, MobLand, which I've been here for about 5 months, I shall head back there.
Let's talk about MobLand.
Go ahead.
MobLand is the exciting new series. It's out tomorrow on Paramount Plus. I'm lucky enough to have been sent the first 2 episodes to watch in advance of this. It's amazing, Piers. Congratulations.
Thank you, mate.
I've
Thank you
loved
very
every
much.
second.
Thank you, Johnny.
I can't wait for you to see it. And as you can see from the poster we've shown there, what an amazing cast. That's just 2 of the stars there. Helen Mirren.
Wow.
Tom Hardy.
Wow.
Amazing. Paddy Considine's in there as well. Just a great cast from top to bottom. All of them are great.
Yes.
How can you describe the show to people who haven't seen any of it yet? And as I said, it starts tomorrow. You're going to want to watch this.
It's about an Irish family, and they're business people, really, but they're gangsters. They deal in a little bit of fentanyl and, you know, heroin and guns and stuff like this. They live a very pastoral life in the Cotswolds, and they take care of business. And it's Guy Ritchie, you know, and Guy steals from and takes from Shakespeare and Jacobean tragedies and all of that. It's a hoot. It's fast. It's strong.
You know it's going to be solid with guys involved, but Guy Ritchie is like kind of not one of his crazy ones. It's actually kind of really focused, and it's like really focused on the story, on the characters, which I love about it. And you play, you're Irish in this, of course, and you are Irish yourself. Mm-hmm. How easy was it to slip back into the Irish accent for this?
Well, I mean, when I read this, Guy Ritchie sent me 5 episodes there last summer, and it's North London, South London, but an Irish family, and I thought I was going to do an English accent. And he said, listen, don't worry about it, we'll just sort it out on the day. 15 minutes on the day, put it out of your mind. Then I got to the set, day 1, it's Tom Hardy and myself, and he just said, go Irish, go more Irish. And I can't even remember what my Irish accent sounds like, really.
You almost just slipped back into it just a minute ago. Just almost slipped in.
It's always there in the background, but it's not that strong anymore.
Not that strong. So basically, you know, 15 minutes, I called my dear friend Brendan Gunn, who's a dialect coach, and I said, I need an accent. I need a Kerry accent. So I got a Kerry accent, and it all came together in 15 minutes. So what you hear and what you see happened in that space of time.
Judy, you've done a little bit of acting, I think. Is that where you see yourself heading?
With Piers, yeah, definitely, in a movie, yeah. We've said it here, we've announced it here. I mean, when you sit next to legends like this, it does inspire you. I definitely feel like I could do, like, a comedy kind of, like, action pack where I almost just accidentally turn into a spy. Do you know what I mean? I'm on my way to...
On a boat?
Yeah, on a boat, but on my way to chicken and chip shop.
Yeah.
OK, you can do that.
Do you know what I mean? Find a plastic bag, think to myself, oh, there might be a little bit of weave in there or something. Something that'd be good for me. When I open it, there's some kind of, like, I don't know, secret chip.
Okay.
And then these gangsters are after me. And then Piers just comes out of nowhere saying, I'm going to save you. I jump on him, and then... Do you know what I mean? And then I roll over a car accidentally.
I see what's happening, but I wasn't asking you about fantasies. I was asking about...
All right.
Have you done any... You've done a bit of acting.
Have I done any? No, not yet, babes.
You can do it.
There can't be anywhere in the world that you're not recognised, because Bond, of course, is one of those roles which... It's a global phenomenon.
No, I'm recognised, yeah, it is. I mean, he's with me for life. You know? And it was great. It was a magical time in my life, and it gave me access to a whole other world as an actor. Employment.
Well, if you think back on those films, what are the most memorable scenes you remember filming? Which were the ones you enjoyed the most or have just stuck with you?
Oh, I think going down the Thames in the bullet boat was pretty impressive. Wow. I don't know if you ever saw that one, but...
And were you doing your own stunts? You were in that boat?
I was in that boat, yes. I mean, I spent about 2 weeks driving this boat on a small lake, but it's a lot different than when you're going down the Thames and you get in the boat on a Monday morning and you say goodbye to the wife and kids and, you know, there's an oxygen tank here and an oxygen tank there and you're strapped in double. And, you know, they said if you flip, you've got, you know, if you flip, well, you're going to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have your stomach pumped. So, I mean, that was memorable.
You got injured doing that boat scene, though, didn't you? Was that the one when you got injured when you were filming it? There was one I know.
Yeah, I did, that one. Yeah, that's because he goes off the river and goes into a restaurant, drives into a restaurant, and so wood just sliced my face open. So went off to the hospital, got stitched up. But playing that role, you will get hurt. There's no question about it. So you have to have stamina.
There is talk around, of course, there was a big story recently, the people in charge of the Bond franchise, this is Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson, and they have kind of handed over most of the rights. I think they're still involved to Amazon. And then there was talk immediately about what are they going to do with the rights. And a lot of people were saying, you know what, I've heard rumours that they're going to get Pierce Brosnan to reprise the role as a kind of an older Bond figure. Bond, as he has aged a little bit, still looking spectacular, I hasten to add. But have they spoken to you? Are you interested? Would you do it? Is it happening? When's it happening? When can I see it? Do you need someone to play Q? These are just some of the questions I have for you here.
No one's spoken to me about it. I've heard all the rumours, and listen, they know where to find me, and let's see where the wind takes us.
Yeah.
But
they know where to find us.
Sorry.
I'm not going to bang on about Bond because I know you spent all your life talking about it. But the one other question I have, one more question.
Please.
One more question, which is let's talk about who's going to be the next Bond. And Aaron Taylor Johnson's name's in the hat, and I think he's a spectacular young actor who physically looks perfect. I think you're a fan of his as well.
Yes.
Do you have a preference to who it might be? Do you think he would be a good Bond?
I think he would make a very fine Bond. He was actually in one of the movies I made called The Greatest. It's a lovely film, actually. And he was so impressive then. He just had this charisma. He had this presence. And, yeah, he would be good.
Amazing.
But there's many other men on the list as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, but I am very busy, and I know a lot of people who they've spoken to. Hey, come on, little bit of CGI.
Say no more. Yeah.
Because I know you had to... Well, you helped Daniel Craig make up his mind, didn't you? When he was offered it, he was kind of...
I don't know if I helped Daniel make up his mind. Daniel is his own man, really. I mean, we talked about, you know, that period of time, and said, go do it. If you got it, run with it.
If you got it, run with it. That's what you want to hear when you've got Piers on the other side of the phone. You know Piers a bit socially, I believe, don't you, Adam?
Well,
Ben?
Pierce and I both have places in Hawaii that we've been going for years and years.
Yes.
On Kauai. And so Pierce, I mean, Pierce, you're like the mayor of Kauai.
I don't know. That's a very
He
kind
is,
thing to say,
kind of.
Ben, but I think you've taken over now. Really.
No.
Really.
But neither of us are the mayer of Kauai. There's an actual mayor.
Only one way to settle that. Who has the biggest yurt? Britt, I believe you have a link indirectly. You were named after someone from a Bond film, is that right?
I was named after Britt Eklund.
Oh, right.
And you must be a fan as well, I'm sure.
Well, I may have wanted to be you when I was a teenager as well.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And you were also maybe my first crush.
From what, Remington Steele or something like this?
All of them.
Oh, really? Okay, thank you, Britt.
I fell in love with him in The Long Good Friday.
Yeah.
And Adam, you've worked together as well, haven't you, I believe?
Yeah, well, I had a tiny part in The Matador, and I don't know if everybody's seen The Matador, but this is an incredible Pierce Brosnan performance.
Great role, yeah.
I did this thing in Doctor Who where they come in and said, your character's got to fire a laser gun. So we put the laser in as a special effect. They went, action on. And they went, cut. I went, what's wrong? Was it too fast? He said, John... He said, you know what I said? We put the laser in as a special effect. I said, yeah. He said, so when you pull the trigger, you don't have to make the noise.
Let's turn to an actual professional actor here. Piers, when you were
done the
when you
same
were
thing.
when you were Bond or any other film, you never went. Pow,
Oh, yes.
pow.
Really? No, I've done this exact same thing. I even shot myself in the foot, actually. Because they give you the gun and they had the blanks and there was a helicopter and I pulled the trigger on my foot and blew the leather off.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, really. It was-
Now
Yes.
that makes me feel so good now.
Piers, obviously you are a spectacular-looking man, and I would say as virile and dangerously fertile as ever to my eye. But
No prosthetics.
did it get to a stage? did it get to a stage where you were getting the parts as the kind of love interest, and then suddenly you realised, oh, hold on, I'm not the love interest anymore. I am the father figure.
Oh, sure, yes. I mean, it's happening to me as we speak, really. Yes, I mean, your career moves on and you grow out of a certain age and you have to stay at the table for as long as you can as an actor. And it's as simple as that, really, and you have to make peace with it.
But it's interesting.
I wonder what kind of daddy are you really getting cast for? Are you getting cast for daddy or are you getting cast for daddy?
I think the phrase is zaddy.
Daddy, that's what I'm saying.
Both.
Okay,
Really.
okay.
But of course, you're still, you know, getting older doesn't mean you can't be a love interest, of course, because you were amazing in one of the most popular films in recent history, which I know. And when I told people you were on this week, a lot of people said, "Oh my God, I loved him, James Bond." But more people said to me, "Oh, Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, a phenomenon." And you're amazing in it. It's such a fun, lovely film. They're really charming, lovely films. Must have been a great experience to make that.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was criminal how much fun we had on that movie. I mean, no acting required, really. You just show up and be yourself and, you know, hang out with these guys. It was one of the most pleasurable times of my career as an actor, definitely. So hopefully there'll be a third one.
Yes, fingers crossed. Did you? I hear that you watched that in someone's house, someone quite special.
Oh, Barbra Streisand. Yes.
I mean, hold on. He had to think about who's
No,
special.
I wasn't quite sure.
But in the Rolodex of people you know, of course, there's a lot of them. But Barbra Streisand, you watched it with Barbra Streisand?
Well, she's
you watched
a-
a film in which you sing with Barbra Streisand.
She's a friend. She lives out there in Malibu, and she wanted to see the film. So my wife Keely and I went over to the house, and we brought the film with us, and sat down and watched it with Barbara.
And what did she say? What did she think?
Well, she said, "Come and sit beside me," and my friends were down there, and my wife, and she had me up on the couch beside her, and her dog was with her. She had a little dog called Sammy, you know, and she said, "That's wonderful," and I tapped her on the knee, and then the dog bit me. And she said, "Oh, Sammy, are you all right?" Sammy drew blood.